Finally, a decent day to get some farm work done. Not to say that I haven't been busy, but a day and a half or 2 days full of rain. The only thing I could do for field work was while the autonomous tractor did some weeding and some fertilizing. I got a couple fields ready for harvest, but a lot of things have changed here on the farm once again. The pellet factory is gone. And with that being gone, it got me to do a lot of other things for an equal trade at the store. I did lose quite a bit of cash in the process, but I got myself a water/milk tanker, which we kind of need for the cows, and filling up water in the greenhouses. So right now, the two greenhouses I got are tomato and lemon. And I went with those. Well, tomatoes, you can't go wrong with tomatoes, can you? And lemon is always good to squeeze a little bit of lemon in the water. So, instead of buying drinks through the groceries, I can just go ahead and, just drink water or have a little bit of lemon water. It's not too bad. But I got it over here where the pellet factory kind of used to be. Even got some grass replanted here. But yeah, I got some water in those. But these will actually bring in some income. I'm not sure how much. I don't know if the income doubles when I put fertilizer in. And we're going to get that in a second. And hopefully by putting fertilizer in, we can double the income that these bring into us. Not too bad. Over there, well, I think I planted barley in this field, if I'm not mistaken. But that field is ready for harvest, so that's looking pretty darn good. Yep, barley, ready for harvest. And I need the straw for many reasons. Where I parked the tractor right there. Yeah, okay. Just kind of remember where I parked the Fendt tractor, the 1000. I shouldn't say the Fendt because we got two Fendts here. But I need to top this thing off because the greenhouses are probably going to be kind of low. It's been a little while since I topped them off. Now it only holds 8,000 liters, but it's either this or buy such a big tanker that I'm going to need a truck, and I can't quite do that just for a while. Let's go top off the greenhouses while I'm thinking about it, because I don't want the profits to stop coming in. But I was able to pay off some of the loan as well. I think I put in $50,000 towards the loan, so I think I'm down to $920,000 on the loan, and I'll get to the loan in just a second. I actually got a letter yesterday from Oliver Douglas, who is half owner with a farm with us. So it was pretty much good news about the letter. So so it kind of a situation of saying I don't think I can get the loan paid off in the next we got like 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks to pay off $900,000, and I pretty much wrote a letter and put it in the mailbox saying I don't think that's going to happen. And plus I also mentioned that my memory before coming to this farm is, well, it's not there. I don't have one of what or who I am before I came here. So I got some information about that in the letter. Is it good news or bad news? I'm not sure. All depends on how we look at it. So yeah, we'll have a look-see into that in just a moment. But before we get to that, I got to bring on over to the cow pasture and what's going on there. I might as well top this off with water. And we'll turn this off for now. I got my exercise in this morning. First thing I will be doing for farm work, other than topping off the greenhouse with some water, is, we're going to harvest a barley field over there. But take a jaunt over there. That is soybean in that field there. Oh, that does remind me. I need to check the market pricing for canola. $6.78. I'm not sure about that. The eggs, I got a good amount of eggs, but not for that price. We don't. All right, so it looks like I'm not selling anything at the current moment, but it is early morning. Hopefully the market fluctuates to our favor. So the soybean field can be harvested, but the barley field will be first because I want the straw for a few reasons. We also got more cows. I doubled up the cows from 6 to 12, so we can get up the production of slurry, manure, milk, and reproduction rate. And of course, we also got the total mix rations mixer down here. So I don't have to buy a mixer, just have to put in the silage, which we have right behind us. And of course, straw and hay. That just makes our life just a little bit easier. But now we got 12 cows roaming around here, which is not too bad. How are we doing on the manure side? Not the greatest, but then again, I've only had the 6 new cows or newer cows for like a day, so production is going to take a little bit longer. What's their reproduction rate? It was like 200 hours before. Now it's, yeah, of course, it's cut in half, 130, and we expect one in 87 hours. So yeah, it's like 4 days from now, which is fine. I'm not looking to grow a huge cow farm here, but I just like the manure and slurry, so they will slowly get better. Plus, once we get some TMR for them, which I got the silage, we will have the straw, but the hay field, our grass field, is not quite ready. But there's plenty of grass around here. I could always go ahead and go around and cut some grass and make some hay and whatnot. All right, so as I go back over here and get ready to hop into the combine and get ready for some harvesting. So yeah, I kind of went over on the loan a little bit. He pretty much said in the letter that since I'm half farm owner, to restrict me to get the loan paid off in a certain amount of time. Yeah, that was kind of well, I mean, he shouldn't. He's basically said he shouldn't do it because for 50% farm owners, he'll be happy as long as we keep paying off some of the loan every day, which we have been. And he does realize that we're also buying things as we're going along. So we're paying off the loan and buying things for the farm to make it better. So he's kind of okay with that, but yeah, just keep paying off much of the loans we can as fast as we can. Although the loan interest at midnight now is per day is like $2,500, so it's not extreme. So I don't think that's why it's a big problem, because the farm is bringing in a lot more cash than that. All right. As for me telling him not knowing who I am and everything about before I got to the farm, yeah, he pretty much says that could be a side effect from the early stages of the portal design. And I was questioning I didn't realize I have no idea if I took a portal to get here, but if I did, that could be the side effect. As I try to concentrate on what I'm doing here, I need to open up the combine. I need to hook up. There we go. And whoops, that's because let's see, I gotta select that implement. There we go. Fold it on in. Make sure enable straw swap. We want that on. And I don't want to start harvesting on that side. I want to start harvesting on the long side. So apparently my memory loss could be from taking the portal to get here, which then kind of explains my memory loss. But then the question becomes of why did I take a portal to come here? Why did I decide to take it from wherever I was to get to here? That's the next question, I suppose. But apparently my memory might come back to me because of the portal, because apparently I'm not the first one to take the portal and lose my memory. And I guess the other person got their memory back in the long run, so I don't know, but he didn't seem too off-put by my memory loss, so I'm kind of glad to hear that, but it doesn't, I was kind of hoping like he might say like, oh yeah, well I know who you are and where you're from. Didn't say that, so yeah, it doesn't help me out too much, other than I kind of know why I don't have any memory at this point before I got here. I've taken the portal a couple times since then, but I remember now when I took the portal for the first time that I can remember, I remember the letters saying, oh, I'm glad it finally worked. So maybe whoever is in charge of the portal, which doesn't appear to be Oliver Douglas in a way, I'm not sure. So I mean, I'm questioning about that, because it doesn't seem like Oliver Douglas knows too much about the portal. But I also am the one traveling to his farm, so I'm not sure I'm getting the full information from Mr. Oliver Douglas at this point. Seems kind of sketchy in a way. I'm just starting to figure it all out. And I had a lot of time to think yesterday because it was raining, but I was busy tearing down things and building things at the same time. But that's where I kind of stand at this point. So I'm not quite sure how to take Oliver Douglas at this point. Yeah, he doesn't know about the portal, but yet I thought it was him that was making me take the portal to get to the other farms. Yeah. Can't say. Wow, I'm filling up a lot of barley already, but then again, I kind of forgot that I expanded this field last time. So I'm kind of curious. The top of the hour is coming up. I'm trying to see now with the greenhouses, the solar panels, and the wind turbine. Yeah, so not bad. It's over like a couple grand we're getting now. Easily. So that's not too bad. I am thinking about taking the smaller trailer down to the store and see if I can buy some fertilizer. And I'll pop it into the greenhouses because that may, give me better production on the greenhouses. A little bit more profit won't hurt. If I got to buy the manure, as long as I make money on the manure, then it's all good. And I am just about full here. I shouldn't say just about full. I am full. I guess I better go grab the 1,000 in the trailer. I thought I was going to harvest this field and maybe get most of the grain in the combine. I was just going to unload it into the silo, but I'm going to have a few loads here. Now the other situation I was kind of looking into when I paid the $50,000 off the loan, I was actually thinking about saving the cash in order to buy an auger wagon, but I think I'm just going to try to make it look good by saving the money and paying off the loan. I mean, we can get by what we have. I mean, it's not a big deal at all. And the way things are going, with the amount of eggs and canola I got going, and now the property income every day, I think we're, I may get the loan below $500,000 by the 1 month deadline that it originally gave us, so that's not too bad. I did take kind of a hit with the pellet factory, though. Paid $250,000 for it, and in return, watch out that pipe. I forget when I pull that pipe up, it can kind of clip the top of the trailer. But overall, I took like $100,000 hit on selling the pellet factory back. But, I mean, it wasn't helping me out that much. And what I got in return, it's just another hit I have to take. Just that the pellet factory didn't quite work out for me as intended. So now for hay, I'm just going to go ahead and make hay, and I can throw it into the Total Mix Rations mixer. And I think I might be able to take out the hay after I put it in. As long as it doesn't mix, I can take it back out, I do believe. I'm not too sure. I haven't tried it at all, so I don't know. So yeah, most of the straw, I am going to top off the cows with some straw, and then the rest will go in the TMR mixer. Those cows are not going to need, that mixer is going to be more than efficient to take care of the cows. I just went with the mixer for the reason of, I already have a loading wagon, so I can easily bring hay and straw over, loose hay and straw over, and put it to the mixer. If I went with a mixer that went behind a tractor, I got a tractor that can haul the mixer, but I don't have a baler to put straw and hay bales. I can't make straw and hay bales. I don't have a baler. Then it's a matter of getting the right mixture and all that. So I went ahead. In the long run, it's just cheaper just to get a placeable mixer. By the time I bought a baler and a mixer, I was probably looking at like $120,000 to $130,000 in total. The mixer alone was relatively cheaper now. I think it was like 80 grand for the mixer. So I got 80 grand for the mixer. The greenhouses weren't that expensive, and of course the tanker for the milk/water was like 25 grand as well. So overall, it worked out the best that way, I think. With our harvest done, let's park the combine there. And I will say, by expanding that field like we did, wow, I got a little more barley out of that field than I thought I would. Oh yeah, that's a good amount. The chickens do require, they're low. They're like 25% on some feed. And I do believe they will take some barley, so come over here, top them off. The question is, do I have the room to come over here with this trailer? The trailer is kind of on a large side. I think I'm going to just try to take it now a little bit more slower here on the farm. Just because I don't feel the need to be purchasing more equipment at the current time. But expanding the fields is a possibility. I've talked about that before. Especially the one over the hill, I could expand that one, and the one not too far from it down by the store. With the equipment that we have, it's pretty feasible to do that because, well, I mean, we can harvest a lot quicker, and the autonomous tractor can take care of most of it. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and expand it because sometimes on the autonomous tractor, I got that thing running around and I could use it somewhere else as well, but for now, at least until those fields need some lime, it's something to think about and a good possibility to expand those fields. But I need to start, I need to take care of some of the things around here, like we got weeds going around. I just want to go ahead and pull up some of the weeds, do some I don't want to call it gardening work, but landscaping maybe is what I can call it. Yeah, so this is the only small issue I have here on the farm. The way this silo takes grain, yeah, if I backed up too close to the silo. I mean, it's not a problem with the silo. There's not really a problem with the trailer. It's just the combination of the two doesn't quite work out that well. I'm actually thinking, I wonder if I put like a ramp going up to the silo. Because it appears to be when the trailer tips back too far, but I don't think it's going to happen this time because I empty out the grain before it gets there. It all works out. Let's go park this on up. Yeah, I need to probably work on some landscaping around here. Just clean up some things, maybe make the roads a little bit better, take care of some of the weeds, maybe some trees. Alright, loading wagon is next to pick up the straw, top off the cows with some straw for bedding, and then start putting the rest in the mixer. I'm trying to remember if I got anything in this loading wagon. I don't think so. And this time I remembered that the hoses and PTO shaft are attached, so I go to give the cows some straw, I can unload it. That's always helpful. I'm going to get a lot of straw off this field. I think it used to be like 5 or 6 trailer loads. But now that the field is, well, almost twice the size, I'm going to get a lot more. Which is fine. But I'm going to, like I said, top off the cows with some bedding, and then just stick it all the rest in the mixer. And if the mixer gets full, then we can go ahead and grab the Primos to make some straw pellets and give that to the heating factory to give us some more, well, more income as well. There we go. Works a lot better when you have all the attachments on the loading wagon attached, so you can unload straw. While that was unloading, because we doubled our cows here, they probably might need some water. Now, there was something in the store I kind of looked at, and I just didn't go with it for 2 reasons. There was something like a TMR mixer, in a way, that automatically feeds your cows. 2 reasons why I didn't go with it. 1, I wasn't quite sure if it would work with the setup, and 2, it just seemed like it was way too much for what we have here. And I'm pretty well satisfied with just doing it on feeding them on our own. It's not going to be too challenging for us. Although I did see their feed was kind of low. I could give them some hay pellets in the meantime. And I may have put this mixer a little bit too close, but I think overall it works. I'm kind of curious why it's unloading. So the maximum this holds is 30,000 liters. Alright, so yeah, I only can take like another 11,000 liters, and this is all it can take. So 11,000 more liters is what I'll pick up, and then the rest will be, well, pelletized and put into the heating factory, which is fine by me. I have no problem getting more income by the hour. Well, that should top off the TMR mixer for now. And really, 30,000 liters of straw, and then you put 30,000 liters of hay and silage in here. That's going to give us a lot of TMR for the cows, but let me get my tablet out to see how low the cows are on their food. All right, they're low, but they're not that low, but definitely, yeah, I think the next step is get the favorite over here with the bucket loader on the front loader. Start putting some silage in there, and yeah, that harvest may have to be put on hold just for a minute, and we'll have to go cut some grass, turn into some hay, and of course, well, put in the TMR mixer, start making some TMR. Nope, I'm going to need that to pick up the hay, so I'll leave that on there. Leave that parked out here. Oh, and I already got the bucket on the Fendt favorite. And so the rest of the straw, go ahead and make some straw pellets, put that into the factory, get some income. By the end of the day, I might be able to pay $50,000 more off that loan again without even selling anything. I have a really good amount of eggs there. I probably got like 40,000 liters of eggs at the current time. Louise like to sell them and get to around 2,000. That'd be like 80 grand if the price ever got that high. I'm not too concerned about it. Oliver seemed fine with it, but then again, Oliver, I don't know. It seems a little strange that I thought he was the one to control the portal, but then again, he kind of seems like he isn't, or maybe he is, but doesn't want to admit that he is. I'm just going to focus here on getting some. Oh, I don't have a weight on the back of this yet, but I think this can handle this much. We did load them up before. Yeah, it's a little on the heavy side. I just unload it here like this. Yeah, that works. Yeah, weight for the back of this wouldn't be too bad, actually, for when I do this. Cows might be getting excited. They can probably almost smell the TMR coming their way. You just got to be careful. I don't need to be tipping over in this thing. So the way this works out, should be 5 buckets in total. There we go. That is all looking nice. I think the cows will appreciate that for darn sure. So yeah, the only thing I need is some hay. Let me just actually drive over to our grass field and see what that is up to. I don't think that is anywhere near ready. I mean, I would like to cut it, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's ready from here. That's going to need another day. So I think grab the butterfly mower and put that on the front of the Fendt 1000, because this tractor here can't run it. Just got to be, I think I'll go drive through here. Just got to stay away from the cows. Cows can kind of venture over here a little bit. Need to make a road, I think, which gets back to my landscaping ideas. But yeah, I think it's time to grab the Fendt 1000, put the butterfly mower in front of that. I could use this Fendt here to ted it and windrow it. Although, let me just see here. I don't think start engine, turn on forge wagon, lower pickup, unload here, change course, toggle cruise, select camera. Yeah, this is not a tractor where you can turn the steering wheel, turn around, and I mean I can always drive backwards. That's not a problem. Meaning put the butterfly mower on the back like you normally would, mow the grass that way, and put, well, still with no PTO shaft on the front. That's still not gonna work. The tedder does not need a PTO shaft though. You know, I'll just mow the grass and then ted it and windrow it afterwards. It'll just make it a lot easier. Actually, I could probably use, after I mow it, I could go around with the tedder and have the autonomous tractor follow behind me with the windrower and do it that way. I could do that. That will work. That feels like a little bit of an earthquake. Huh. That wasn't too bad.